Hi YouTube! Thanks so much for stopping by my channel, Southern Finch Astrology. My name is Billy. I hope that everyone has had a wonderful day today. So I'm coming before you today because something magical happened today in the skies. Saturn actually moved into Pisces, which is where it will remain until February the 13th, 2026. So what I'm going to do today, I'm just going to kind of go over some of the characteristics of Saturn and then some of the characteristics of Pisces, and then hopefully see if we can maybe get a better understanding of how these energies are going to merge together. So I do have a couple of notes here. So starting off with Saturn, some of the characteristics of Saturn. Saturn is about maturity, responsibility, discipline, stewardship. It's also known as like father time, and it's also associated with restriction. Also, in doing research, this is something that I did not know. Now, I knew that Saturn had rings around it, but Saturn actually also has thousands of beautiful ringlets around it. So I thought that that was very interesting. Saturn is also the ruler of Capricorn. And then for Saturn, teaching is a primary goal as it pertains to Saturn. Saturn is also known as the planet of karma. Discipline and responsibility are also very important to Saturn. Now, moving on to some of the characteristics of Pisces. Now, because I am a Pisces, this is really important to me. And so I am able to say some of these characteristics that I'm going to go over pertaining to Pisces, they are true. So Pisces are known as being intuitive, creative, compassionate, easygoing, philosophical. And I actually got this. I'm going to read the rest of the characteristics of Pisces from this manual that, well, it's like a, I don't know what would be the like right word. So it's called the Universal Astrology Guide, and it like opens up, and I absolutely love it. I got it from the Crystal Magic store in Sedona. But what I love most about this, and I'm not getting off track, I'm going to go back to the characteristics of Pisces, but this is, I really, really like this thing because there are so many different, how would you say, different sections of astrology. And this one has information for Vedic astrology, Celtic astrology, Chinese astrology, Western astrology. So I thought that this was a really, really neat guide. So I'm also going to just read some more of the characteristics of Pisces. Pisces are receptive, super sensitive, peace-loving, systematic, charitable, creative, reliable, reliable intuition, understanding of others, sacrificing, spiritual, and reclusive. So again, in reading those traits of Pisces, I will say that those are true, and I do associate those characteristics with myself. So with that being said, in trying to just really internalize how Saturn and Pisces are going to come together. Like for some reason, I had a really, really hard time. Like, okay, Saturn, it's about structure, and then Pisces is about, dreamy. I'm in the ocean, imagination, mermaids, mystical. Like, how are those two things going to come together? So the way that I guess, put it together, and the way that I look at it as, is that you have this beautiful planet of Saturn with all these beautiful, magical, like, ringlets around it. And then it's merging with this dreamy Pisces, like, airy, like, just, you know, no bounds. And then I'm looking at it as it putting like structure, but not necessarily in a bad way. So with that being said, because I'm a Pisces, I'm actually looking forward to what is to come with this ingress of Saturn into Pisces. So yeah, I just wanted to just stop in because this is such a magical time, and I'm really, really excited about it. So I hope that I was able to provide you guys with some information. And then, as I always like to say, remember, it's in the stars.